Today's class will have slight intensity to it, but we will be bringing in the Ujjayi breath more so today. But we will also have Kapalbhati to raise the fire, because we still need to ensure that from here, from the Anahata, we don't keep dropping down. So let's bring our hands together. And just start to bring in the Ujjayi breath. Inhaling. You don't? Okay, let me explain Ujjayi breath for you. So Ujjayi breath is what they call the ocean breath, because it actually sounds like the ocean within. And the breath, and the best way to learn it is, imagine you're standing in front of a mirror and you're going to steam that mirror. Everybody steam that mirror. Imagine your hand is the mirror. Breathe in. There should be no constriction in the throat. You're steaming up that mirror. But when you're breathing in, you're breathing in like this, so you can hear your sound. So you're breathing into the throat, you should hear the sound. Can you hear a sound within you? Okay, so now imagine that mirror is still in front of you, and you're going to breathe out as though you're steaming that mirror, but with the mouth closed. Can you hear that sound? That's Ujjayi. Not forceful. Your pranayama should never be forceful. It should always be with ease. There should never be force in your pranayama. It should come really naturally, but that only comes with practice. When you're forcing something, it means that you're holding on tight into something inside. Because a lot of people do Ujjayi like this. And it sounds like coming from the throat. That's really bad for the throat. That means you are holding your breath too tightly here. You're holding too much here. It should be almost like a dragon. So when you're doing it with ease and not aggression, it's there. When we're doing yoga asana, when we're doing hatha, and we say bring in the Ujjayi breath, it should sound like that. So when I even say in joint warm-up practice, bring in the Ujjayi breath, there's no tightness in my breath. And there's no tightness, and that will bring you into ease in the asana as well. If you're holding tight and you're doing this with your breath, your asana will also be tight. What else is going on is that you're going to hold too much here. Because if you think you're trying to create space by constricting this throat area, you're not creating space. In fact, you're creating tension and stress within this area. So the Ujjayi breath, always the practice is, close your ears. Now listen to the inhale and exhale. You should be able to hear almost like the ocean is inside of you.
Does it vibrate?
No. Oh, it vibrates. It will clear the thyroid gland, because obviously we're working on the Vishuddhi chakra, and it's a breath that is held through the throat. It comes and goes from the throat area. So yes, it will help support the thyroid gland.
You only activate this Ujjayi breath when exhaling.
Inhaling as well. But that comes with practice.
Does lengthen the breath?
Huh?
This Ujjayi lengthen the breath?
Does it?
Lengthen.
Lengthen the breath. To a certain extent, it will help support the lengthen of the breath. But your lengthening of the breath actually comes from your retention practices. So from your Nadi Shodhanam, then your retention, then your practice of Kapalbhati, the fast fire breathing and retaining and holding breath. That's what will help lengthen the breath. Practice helps to lengthen your breath, not specific pranayama. It's practice of pranayamas. This normally we say breathe in for 5. Breathe out for 5.
But it comes down in body while doing the asanas. While doing the asanas, if you are tired, it's better to practice it to calm down your body.
Yes, because it's a great stress reliever. And because you're creating space. You're creating space in the body. You're creating space in this area. If you think when we take an inhale, it goes here first. So if this is tight, you can't create air. How does your prana move through your body? It will only move when there is space here. The akasha, the ether. This is the seat of space. Simply just space. Nothing more, nothing less. Just creating space. So we will work on this chakra. We will use a couple of mantras. The bija mantra for here is hum. 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 Can you even feel it? It kind of vibrates in the throat area. Hum. 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 But it's also the point of the Rudra Granthi, the knot of Rudra, the knot of Shiva, sits here. So between the Mula and Svadhisthana, you have your Brahma Granthi, knot number 1, the hardest knot to break. And then between your Manipura and Anahata, you have the Vishnu Granthi. And then between the Vishuddhi and the Agya, you have the Rudra Granthi, the third knot, the last and final knot to break, the hardest knot to break, would you believe?
Rudra would be the other third god, no?
Huh?
Brahma?
Vishnu and Rudra, Shiva. But they call it the Rudra Granthi. They don't call it Shiva Granthi, they call it Rudra Granthi.
Which is another name for Shiva.
When you're making the sound in the Ujjayi breath and you're inhaling, the throat seems to be constricted.
Because you're holding it tight. So what to do, the best way to do it is just practice doing this. Then just close down the mouth. Because when you're doing, there should be no tightness here. The constriction comes because you're holding here.
So it's not really important to make a loud sound?
Not to start with. The loud sound will come when you've got practice. People want to make this really loud sound and they end up holding a lot of tension here and then almost grunting breath out. Like this. And the Moor is also wanting to do the same thing, the peacock out there. He's like talking.
Naturally, without pushing. Sometimes it's great in like a snoring song.
Because you're pushing too hard. Because you're holding tight. But that also comes with other things that need clearing in this area or from within.
As he's recording the videos, because these classes are very practical, and then as you're enjoying them, it's difficult to remember the steps, not to work on these.
You will get the videos.
Just to know, like, then how can we practice it?
But if you remember, all of your practices, everything that I'm doing is what you're learning. From a little bit of philosophy, from your mantras, from your pranayamas, from your kriya practices. I'm doing nothing different to what you're learning.
That is very organized.
But that comes with time and practice. So if you don't practice the kriyas, if you don't practice the individual kriyas, that is your creativity that will bring them together. Not what I do. You can't be me. You have to be you when you teach. You have to think about what you want to give that class. You will have a plan A. It never goes according to plan. You have to have a plan B. But how does that plan B come? It comes through your practice. It comes through your sadhana. It comes through what you know. And you will always know more than what the student knows. I promise you. But I just put my classes together. I don't sit there and think I'm going to write this and I'm going to do this. I just come into the class and decide what I'm doing. But I don't put any asanas together that you don't already know or will not be learning at some stage or point. Everything comes from you and should come from you. The main kriyas that you need to practice, they're given to you in the morning class. So like the Kastika kriya, the pranava kriya. That's just different types of breath techniques and how to breathe, and certain asanas, like the Muladhara kriya or the Anahata kriya. I only bring them into the class with a little bit of a different, maybe breath work at times, or I'll bring in pranayama in the true form of pranayama. So when we do Kapalbhati like this, or when we do Kapalbhati like this, they're just movements to open up the body and space. So the first thing is that you have to have confidence in yourself to put them together, because people say, oh, I need this, a sequence. You'll never ever in your life follow that sequence, because your body and your mind will always want something different. So you have to make it what's right for you. And when you're going out to teach, it's never what's right for you. It's always going to be what's right for the class. Because I could say, well, today I want to do this. And that today I want to do this never ever happens. But it's trusting yourself. Everything is there. That's what we'll practice from next week. So I think we have the Vishuddhi today, the Agya Chakra tomorrow, Sahasrara on Monday. Tuesday we'll go through a full sequence, just doing one class with every single chakra, every single bija mantra, different pranayama techniques. It will still only be about an hour long, maybe push an hour and 15, 20 minutes. But we will do a full class. You can make these classes into 45 minutes. You can make these classes into 2 hours. It depends on how much space and time you have out there. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is going to be your practicals, where you will get together in groups. You will decide what kriyas you want to practice, what kriyas you want to teach. And we will also go through some speak, no space. We will also go through teaching methodology and what that looks like. And then you will also get the handout for the teaching methodology, how to sequence your class, how to put a class together. Because there is no one set rule.
How can we understand when the chakra is being cleaned or being balanced or being open?
You'll know through your own feelings. But don't always focus so much. That's your ego. I need to know, I need to have, I need to feel, I need to experience. What if you don't experience anything? And what if you don't feel anything? Does that then become irrelevant? You know, the chakras are not specific things or organs in your body that you can see and that you can actually see and go to the doctor and say, by the way, my Vishuddhi chakra is blocked, can you do something about it? He's not going to give you any medicine for it. He's going to say, you've lost the plot, go home. You know, this is you, inside of you, what's happening inside of you. So when you're focusing so much on how do I know, let go of the how should I know, and instead just feel. Try to feel what's happening inside of your body. That's that clearance system going on. When you're getting angry, when you're getting upset, when you're getting annoyed, when you're feeling exhausted, when you're feeling fatigued. It's different chakras at play that are clearing out, especially in these sessions that come, especially with the kriya practices that you do. Because when we want to talk about chakras and when we want to keep going into how do I know, it means your end goal is something different. It means you're looking for Kundalini at the end. But why? Is it going to make you a better person?
No.
But why then search for it?
I just would like to understand from the theoretical part.
That's why Kundalini is so difficult. That's why Tantra is so difficult. Because people want to understand, but the simplicity of it is that they never actually really want to know the truth.
Sometimes the books say very differently. Even one book to another, it's not really...
Because everybody has an opinion. And that's why Kundalini isn't taught widely out there. And that's why you have to be so careful where you go teach and practice and learn. And that's why we don't write everything down. We want you to write it down. Realistically, if I be honest with you, when I went through my Cobra breath initiations, I'm not allowed to write any of it down. I even have a non-disclaimer agreement that I cannot just pass this knowledge on. Realistically, with Kundalini, we should be doing the same thing. When we start to look for too much theory, we see nothing, we feel nothing. Because we're so tied in what something is that you want it to agree with your mind. So you have already got this thing in your mind about what Kundalini is. It's already there. And you're looking for answers that match what your thought process is that's going on up here. So you're never going to be satisfied. You're always going to be spinning and turning, looking at this, going to here, trying to get this, trying to get that. Sometimes just open up and embrace and be in that moment. Then maybe. Because people think with Kundalini it's going to make them and give them something magical. Really, you're already magical. You just don't see it in yourself. Because we waste our energy. Constantly. Our energy oscillates, our prana oscillates between the Muladhara and the Anahata. The unconscious and the conscious. The conscious starts from here. The unconscious is here. But we rotate between these. Because when consciousness starts from here, this is then where it needs to rise. And it needs to open up in the space. But we're so stuck here. So when we talk about, does energy drop? Yes. Because it's constantly between these 4 chakra points here. Specifically between the 3. But when you push past the 3rd, because the fire will help it come upwards to here, then you get stuck here and you move and you rotate like this. Rotate around and around and around.
May I know in which occasions and the reason can the energy be dropped?
Huh?
The energy, when can it be dropped?
Every single second of the day. Every single.
Society, food,
Everything. What you see, what you ingest, what you put into your body, what you speak, what you look at, how much you speak. This is why silence is so important. To have silence. This is why it's so important. Your energy can change and drop every single second of the day. Anytime. Any moment. Just like it can rise. All it is a loop. It's like the circle of life. We loop. And eventually this physical body comes to the end of its loop. But the soul doesn't. But we change ourselves in life. Because when we're first born, all babies do exactly the same thing. They do nothing different. But what we experience, what we see, what we blame, that's what makes us different in this world. Really different to each other. It's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. We should be different. Otherwise it'd be boring. Any more questions before we start? You be Anandoham always. So, come into a seat. We worked on the Anahata yesterday, so we're going to start with the mantra. Hari Om Soham. Hari Om Soham. Hari Om Soham. And then we will go into Brahmari Pranayama. You all have Brahmari Pranayama? The bee breath?
yes.
Where you inhale, close everything, make a slight gap, and buzz bee out. Oh, have you just done the one? Okay, you guys just close the ears then. That's okay. Close the ears and the eyes. So you inhale. Just keep your eyes closed. And then you buzz out. We won't go into the full Shanmukhi Mudra if you're not practiced on it. So take a deep inhale first. Raise up your hands. Hari Om Soham. Take a deep inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Take a deep inhale, lift the head up. Exhale through the mouth, bring the head down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Bring your head to center. Hands on top of the thighs. We will chant 3 Oms. Inhale. Inhale. Gently lift up the hands up above. Stretch up, wiggle the body from side to side. Lift up the head. Just rotate those hands and bring them down. Just feel the front and the back of your throat. You can bring your hands like that if you want. Here, I want you to stay with 5 Ujjayi breaths. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hari Om Soham. 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 Hari Om Soham, 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 Hari Om Soham. Last one. Hari Om Soham. Lift up the head to the sky, inhaling deeply. Ujjayi breath. Drop the hands down. Exhale all the way down. And lock. Jalabandha. The final lock. Gently bring your head up. And now we will open up this neck space just with some gentle neck movements and rotations. Because when we go into the practice, we will be using this area a lot. We hold here a poison. We hold here the lies. When Shiva drank the poison, he didn't let it drop. He retained it here and turned blue. And he was given the name Neel. Neelkant, the blue. You look at a peacock's neck, it's blue. You are blue. When this is open, that's when we can truly play in this physical world with consciousness. But what we do is all the pain that we hold here, or that I hold here, manifests through this space here. The anahata gives rise to this space here. What you bring out of here is your poison, not anybody else's. We like to blame everybody for everything. But as an adult, you choose what comes out of here. Why do words hurt so much? Because of how they are said. They cut like a knife. But we hold them here. What we want to speak, we don't speak. We hold it here. That's poison too. And when we do speak it, because we speak it with anger and hurt and pain, that's poison too. When we blame people for how we are and how we react, where's your accountability for you? That's not to say that you speak everything out of here, because sometimes that's not always a good thing for you either. But it's about being aware of what's going on here, what's going on inside, what words you're speaking, how you're speaking, what you're saying. Why are you saying it? Who is that hurt coming from? What are you trying to do with that hurt? 9 times out of 10, you hurt yourself more. And we want to always blame others. It's their fault. It's their fault I reacted like this. No, it's your fault you reacted like that. You might not like that answer. Your reaction is you, your accountability, not somebody else's. How you speak to somebody, what you say, is up to you. I set out to look for a bad person and could not find one anywhere. Then I looked into my own heart and saw no one worse than myself. You are your own worst enemy. You are your own worst enemy. We react so quickly to everything that's said to us. because our ego says it's about us. Sometimes take a step back. Is it really about you or is it them? But when you react, there's something that you see in them that is the same in you. Not as a child. I'm not talking as a child. I'm talking as an adult who's had experiences, who's had wisdom, who's had life. Because you know something? It's really easy to blame somebody else for how you want to behave. Really easy. You choose how you want to behave. You choose how your mind works. You choose what words you speak. Am I right? Or is somebody sat there typing out on a computer on a typewriter saying, let's send this words out through a net, and then push a button and say, okay, you speak these words. Anybody got a computer that's typing inside of them? No, but we all have records that are stored up here. And what do we do with those records? We pull them out and play them. Every time a situation occurs that brings the same pain that we hold here. So we never move past it because we're so afraid to look within. You're so afraid to look at your own worst enemy. So what you will do is you will justify by what you say through here. It's tough, isn't it, to think like that? It's really hard. Really, really hard. It's really hard because sometimes we don't like what we see. That's why this journey is so difficult. Because when you look in the mirror and you peel away the self, and we still have, every single one of us have those same traits, but we don't like them. But you will bring them out in situations. You control your mind. Once you know and start to understand that you control your own mind, that's when you'll start to react differently, when you'll start to speak differently, when you'll start to behave differently when you're out there. Just thinking about a relationship, for example, when the partner's arguing with you and they're verbally abusive and they're giving you, I'll smash your head through a window, I'm going to do this if you don't do this, and I'm going to do this. If I react in exactly the same way, what is going to happen? Inferno, volcano. But in that situation, you can't even speak anything because it's so volatile. But is there a need for me to speak or react? No. I step out of it. But then who chooses to be in that situation? Me. I chose to be in that situation. I stayed in that situation. Not anybody else. Me. My choice to experience that and keep going through it as an adult. Not as a child, as an adult. I'm not talking as a child, that's different. Talking as a fully fledged adult. My choice. My fear. My lack of self-esteem, my lack of confidence. But when you start to speak like that, it's cutting, isn't it? It hurts. Because we want to see ourselves as perfect, whether we choose to believe it or not. You know, I hear people all the time saying, well, I don't do that, and I don't do that, and I don't behave like that. Really? I'm not a thief. Are you a thief?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. We breathe every day without asking for it. We take from the universe every day without thanking it or asking permission. Yeah, you are. Choices. It's choices we make. But let's start to get into practice, otherwise we'll be sat here all day talking about Vishuddhi Chakra and space. So first we bring our hands to the tops of our knees and we lock the throat. Then we open up. Then we lock. Then we open up. No Ujjayi breath, just inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Now we go, inhale, yeah, ham, inhale, ham, inhale, ham, inhale, ham, inhale, ham, 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 ham. 3, 2, 1. Inhale up and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ujjayi breath, exhale out. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Drop the head to the center. This time the breath we will do is Rudra, Rudra. So if you watch which way my neck is going to turn, it's Rudra. Arm out, head in the opposite direction. If we can, it's better to bring your hand to your throat, like this, and then we bring it in. Rudra, 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 Rudra. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe, hands up. We come down and up, down and up. Inhaling Ujjayi breath, exhaling Ujjayi breath. Space. Feel the space, Ujjayi breath. Feel that knot. Breathe it out with that ocean breath. Breathe it out. Feel. You're okay. You're okay. Create that space, okay, babe? Good girl. Then you can be real with you. Then you can live life. Breathe. Too tight. This is why you're getting sore throat. No, you're not making this. Not so harsh. Softly. Be soft with the self. Be soft with the self. Be with ease. Be with that space. Three, two, one. Inhale, hands up. Speak. Rudra, 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 Rudra. Use this space. Rudra, 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 Rudra. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. And come all the way down. Just breathe, just feel. Namo Namah Shiva Shankar. Namo Namah Shiva Shankar. Inhale up. Come up onto your knees. This time we're going to go around like this. Ham, ham, and we're lifting the head up to the sky. Ham, we're rotating. We're creating that space. This is your space, your protection. Ham, ham. Roll around, close the eyes. Ham. Ham, open up, bend back. You're opening up the heart. You're opening up every single chakra in this point. Muladhara, Svadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata. Roll around. Don't be scared. It's your space. It's your truth. It's your blue. How blue are you? Spin. Ham. 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 Ham, 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 ham. Your nectar from your bindu comes to this point. The nectar, the amrit, is held here. Don't lose it to the Manipura chakra. Ham. This is going to be your youth, your vitality, your life. Opposite direction. Opposite direction. Ham. Around. Ham. Let me see that throat opening. Ham. 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 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Stay as you are. Deep inhale. Brahmari pranayama. Close down the ears. Inhale. And buzz. Create the noise. In that consciousness to come upwards, to push up. Inhale. Feel the nectar of Shiva. Feel the Amrit of Shiva. Inhale. Drop the hands. Stay up on your knees. Hands, fingertips on the shoulders. We say Om. Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. You're closing into the space. You're closing into that space. You're bringing that God, that supreme consciousness here. You're going to drop that nectar from the bindu up here into this point. We want you to be blue. I want you to be blue. See yourself as a smurf. If you know what a smurf is, it is blue. Play like a smurf. Play in this physical world. Why do you want to be tied to the illusion? Why do you want to be tied to the Maya? Play with love. Play with joy. But only when you see yourself with that love and that joy and that space can you really go out and create and be in this world who you're meant to be. Are we ready? Just breathe. There's no rush. Are we ready? Anybody that's feeling too much energy, come down and ground. Come down and ground. Bring your head to the floor. Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Who is Shiva, the strength? Om, up, head straight. Namah Shivaya. We Om, head straight. Om Namah Shivaya. Inhale. Om, head straight up. Om. Right, left, head up. Shiva, head down. Vaya. Perfect. Inhale up. We're going to Om and our head is straight. Om. Pull up from the ground. Om. Right, left, up, down. Perfect. Feel this movement go really within. Feel the neck. Feel the Vishuddhi. Feel the blue. Imagine you're that peacock with that beautiful blue neck. Om Namah Namah Shivaya. Blue, it's blue. Namah Shivaya. Last one. Namah Shivaya. Just breathe. 5 Ujjayi breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Feel that ocean sound within. Fingertips stay on the shoulders, active. This is kriya. This is not rest. This is a doing. When you've done your 5, drop your arms, come down into balasana, child's pose. Now come up into tabletop very slowly. And from here, we're going to go into side plank. So extend out your legs to the side and you're going to look up. And down. And we turn. And we turn. You're rotating in line. Just think you're blue. And around. And around. And plank. Now from here, just rotate your head up and down, up and down. Hum, 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 hum. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale down. Come and lie on the ground. Just breathe for a second. Come back, come up to standing. Warrior. We're going to do reverse warrior. So we're here. Fingers out. We're going to ham, 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 ham. 21 times. Inhale deeply. Fingers out. Spread. Be that warrior. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 21 times. We inhale. We exhale back. Then we come forward, down, and we twist to open up. Yeah? Twist to open up. We will do once on this side, once on that side, because I'm just conscious of time. Inhale deeply, hands out. And pump. Ham, 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 ham. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale back. Inhale down and twist. And exhale up. Strength. Feel the strength. Feel the strength of Shiva. He's not just a destroyer. He's only destroying what doesn't serve you. That's your world that you've created. That's what we want to destroy. Hands out. Ham, 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 ham. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale back. Open up. Exhale. Down. And twist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to the center. Legs wide and just come halfway. Look up. Create that space here. Look up. And from here we're going to go ha, 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 ha. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Om Namah Shivaya. In that space, in that throat center. Blue. Strength. Power. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And drop down. Inhale up. Bring your feet in. And let's come to lie down. This next one, please watch. Please be careful. Don't go deep if you're not able to go deep. Just keep it to where you can. I'll keep that in my neck for now. Shoulder stand, Sarvangasana. Hang on, let me take my hair clip out before I snap my neck. Up. 1, 2, 3. That's what we're going to do. Here, you're almost in Jalabandha because your neck is like this.
We're breathing when the legs are up.
Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale back. After we've done 21, we inhale up, both legs stay up to a count of 5. Ujjayi breaths. Then you will exhale back and hold. And then we will rock and roll and then come to Shavasana. So inhale up. Exhale one leg back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Inhale both legs up. Hold. Think of blue. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale the legs back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly, slowly start to release down. If you can from here, bring your legs to your ears. Oops. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs go up. And see if you can just gently bring one leg down at a time. I sound like an elephant. Mine doesn't go gracefully. Just relax. You're back on the ground. Twist your neck from side to side. Bring one leg down. Bring your right leg out straight. Bend your left knee. And then put your foot and twist to the side with your neck going in the opposite direction, opening up that spine. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1 in the center. Opposite direction.